Welcome back to another video on my channel. I hope you're doing good, I hope you're doing well. Today we're looking at the Caf Awards 2022. Now I can't actually remember the last time there was an African Football Awards by Caf. It's been a long time. I don't know if they didn't do one for a couple of years because of COVID. Usually we get an African Footballer of the Year from Caf. We didn't for a while. The awards are back. I don't need to tell you that they're going to be in Morocco because everything's in Morocco, as you know these days when it comes to Caf, because Morocco are in their back pocket. Quite a few awards. Now what Caf have done is they've released the nominees for each award, and then at the ceremony in Morocco they'll announce the winner for each award. So what I'm going to do is we're going to look at the nominees for every award, and if it was down to me, I'm going to tell you who my winner would be for the award. So we're going to start off, and also let me know by the way in the comments down below who you would pick to win your Caf Awards. I will put on screen the nominations for every category, so if you want, list them in the comments down below and I'll try to get back to as many as I can. We'll start with National Team of the Year. There are 10 nominees. You've got Burkina Faso, Gambia, Cameroon, Mali, Comoros, Morocco, Egypt, Senegal, Equatorial Guinea and Tunisia. So you've got Senegal and Egypt who made the AFCON final. You've got Burkina Faso and Cameroon who made the AFCON semi-finals, and then you've got the likes of Comoros, Gambia and Equatorial Guinea who had very good AFCONs, and then you've got Morocco who are just there to make up the numbers. So who should win this one? Now I was very tempted to go for a Comoros or a Gambia because their tournaments are exceptional. Comoros first AFCON getting out of the group stages. Gambia got to the quarter-finals of the AFCON. But I think it would be very, very silly and borderline stupid not to name the National Team of the Year as Senegal, because not only did they win the Africa Cup of Nations for the first time in their history, but they also qualified for the World Cup as well. And I think, of course, they are Africa's highest ranked nation in the FIFA ranking. So Senegal are my National Team of the Year. The next award is Caf Club of the Year. Steph are here, Algerian club. They're the only Algerian representatives in this award. You've got Ittihad from Libya, you've got Raja Casablanca, you've got Wydad Casablanca and Berkane from the Moroccan League, and of course you've got Ahli from Egypt, Mazembe from Congo, Petro Atletico from Angola got to the semi-finals of the CAF Champions League, and you've also got Ahli Tripoli from Libya and the Orlando Pirates of South Africa. Now, a bit similar to the last award, you know, Wydad Casablanca were the African club champions. They won the Champions League in their own stadium. I know it was in their own stadium and they had a very easy semi-final against the Angolan side. But at the end of the day, they did win CAF's continental competition. So, and I think this will happen. The club of the year is probably going to be Wydad Casablanca. So Wydad Casablanca are my club of the year as well. I like to be, you know, I'm always a bit cheeky with the rivals, but let's be, you know, fair and honest, and they are probably the club of the year, and a few of their players are now playing for the Moroccan national team, sort of in and around the squad as well. Next award is Young Player of the Year. You've got a few nationalities in here. You've got Moriba, the Guinean at Valencia. Of course, he was at Barcelona once upon a time. You've got Ouattara from Burkina Faso. You've got El Bilal Toure from Mali, who I'm a huge fan of. You can see the rest of the nominees on screen. Hannibal Mejbri from Tunisia, Pape Sarr, who's going to be at Tottenham next season under Conte. But I'm going to have an interesting pick here, and you might not agree with me, but for me, Kamaldeen Sulemana at Rennes, the Ghanaian winger. I've seen flashes of brilliance from this Ghanaian. I think with the right coaching, Sulemana is going to go to the very top. And I reckon as a Ghanaian, it's frustrating watching him because probably got so much potential, pace, skills, trickery, dribbling, but it needs to be coached because some of the decision making is not up to scratch. But of course, you know, this is a young player. He is a young player. He'll learn from that. So Kamaldeen Sulemana is my young player of the year in Africa, and I'm sure we'll see him at the World Cup as well. What an opportunity for him to showcase his talent. Now, next up, we've got Player of the Year for players playing in Africa. So you have to be playing in Africa to win this. The one Algerian representative is Riyad Benayad, of course with Steph, and of course he did get his first goal for the national team in Algeria's win against Iran. Some interesting choices in here. Of course you expect the Moroccan clubs and the athletes to dominate with the choices. You've got the likes of El Shanari and Sharif, Percy Tau, Very good season with Ahli, Ali Matlul, Aliou Dieng. But for me, I'm going to give it to the centre-back, Achraf Dari. Again, won the CAF Champions League with Wydad Casablanca. He was a monster for me. He was the man of the match in that CAF Champions League final. So Achraf Dari, and I think he should go to Europe. I think a few clubs in France should be looking at Dari, and also another player I expect to see, surely, in Morocco's squad as well for the World Cup. Particularly that he can take 26 names as well. He should be there. Coach of the Year. We have got no Algerian coaches here. We've got some of the usual suspects. You've got Vahid Halilhodzic. You know, we did a video about him and it pretty much backs up what I said. You know, Moroccans are criticising him all the time. He's just been nominated for Coach of the Year. Carlos Queiroz did very well with Egypt. Got to the Africa Cup of Nations final, lost on pens. Pitso Mosimane. Ahli lost the final. I think he's left them now, the South African coach. But there's only one name this is going to go for, and it's not the one that you think. You'd think I'm going to pick Aliou Cisse because of what he's done with Senegal, with the team, going to the World Cup and winning the AFCON. But I'm not going to do that. I think, you know, we've already said Senegal are the national team of the year, and I don't think the coach was a big part of that. Now, I'm going to go for the Gambian manager from Belgium as my African Coach of the Year, Tom Saint-Fait. He managed Gambia to an AFCON quarter-final in their debut tournament. Big Tom, Gambia manager, he is my African Coach of the Year. And I think he will be the next Claude Leroy. This guy, well, when he leaves Gambia, he'll work up the food chain of African nations. You'll see him at a big team one day, and this Gambia journey is where he started. So Tom Saint-Fait is my Coach of the Year in Africa. Now the last one. There's 30 nominees for the African Player of the Year, the big one. They're actually going to shorten this list again before the final award. Now, of the 30 names, there's only 2 Algerians I would have in this list, I think. And they're both not here. Mahrez is here. Now, people are confused, why is Riyad Mahrez here? He's here because Man City, of course, won the Premier League and he was their top scorer. So that's why Riyad Mahrez is here. But for Benassa and Andy Delors to not be nominated in a 30-man list, by the way, 30 names, the best 30 African footballers this year, and Benassa and Delors are not there. I mean, what on earth is going on? Look at the players that, you know, Bissouma's in here, Hakimi, Mendy from Senegal, Sofiane Boufal, Yahya Jabrain. Yahya Jabrain has been nominated over Benassa, Naby Keita over Benassa and the likes of Delors. What is all this? Moses Simon, Mohamed El Neni, well, and then he had a good season. Some of these I get, Moussa Barrow, but the fact that Delors and Benassa is not here, Yassine Bono, I don't know what he's doing here, the Morocco goalkeeper, over Benassa and Delors. Now out of this, the actual award itself is very easy because Sadio Mane will deservedly walk it. Mane is going to be the African Player of the Year for what he's done at AFCON and the goals he's scored. Of course, he did score the winning penalty of that tournament. Even in the recent qualifiers, it was Mane practically carrying the Senegalese team. Sadio Mane is my pick and should most certainly be the African Player of the Year. So those are my awards. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. We've got Senegal with Team of the Year and Mane Player of the Year. We've got Achraf Dari and Wydad as club and local player of the year, and then we've got Tom Saint-Fait as the Coach of the Year for what he did with the Gambian side. And yeah, those are my CAF Awards 2022. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on these CAF Awards. I'm interested to see what other people thought about these, because I just thought they would have done it properly this time after having the break. And for me, to not have Benassa and Delors in that list is very weird. But yeah, of course Suleimana I've got as the young player as well. So let me know if you think it should be someone else. But anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. I'll see you next time.